Alright, welcome back. Now this video is meant for my students, my primary 4 students who are doing the HBL on the 19th and the 20th of October 2022. And the topic will be on time and on tables and line graphs. Now if you are my student and you're watching this now, please make sure you have done the questions first, then watch this to do your corrections. If they're models, please draw them. If you're not my student and you're watching this just for revision, all the best. If you're watching this at a different time, do always remember to just pause the video at a question, try it on your own before you listen to the rest of the explanation. Alright, let's get started. Now I'll be using the Yunus Primary School Mathematics Topical Test 12 on time to go through this first set. Now, first one, work out the following sums. Show this, converting hours to minutes. Now, of course, let's do a quick revision. Now, 1 hour is 60 minutes. You're supposed to convert all this to minutes. Let's convert 3 hours first. So 1 hour is 60 minutes. 3 hours will be 3 times 60. That's 180 minutes. Now, you need to add in this 35. So 180 plus 35 with 215 minutes. And that is the answer, 215. Next, Shazana took 35 minutes to complete a test. If she started at 12:45, and this is in a 24-hour clock, right, this kind, what time did she finish? So this kind of question, you cannot use your plus and minus to do it. You have to use a timeline to do it. So if she start at 12:45, so that's why I put on 12:45. And she took 35 minutes to complete a test. So usually I'll try to go to the next 1 hour. Next 1 hour after 12 will be 1300. Alright, so this duration from 45 to the next hour will be 15 minutes. Now, if I take away 15 minutes from 35 minutes, I will have 20 minutes left. Double check, 20 plus 15 is 35. So what is 1300 plus 20? Very simple, 1320. And this is the time that she finished her test. And the answer is 1320. Always remember to transfer over. Notice there's no decimal for the 24-hour clock presentation. There's no minutes. There's no AM, PM. Alright, let's go to the next question. Manichi spent 30 minutes mopping the floor and 45 minutes wiping the windows. She started doing the housework at 13:35. This is again the 24-hour clock. What time did she finish the housework? So let's find out how much time she took all together. She took 30 plus 49, which is 79 minutes. And 39 minutes I know is actually 1 hour and 19 minutes. Now how do I know that? Because I know, I just show my rough working here, I know that 1 hour is 60 minutes. So I take out 60 from 79, I get 19. So I know that in 79 minutes, there's actually 1 hour and the remaining 19 minutes. Now it's easy to draw my 24-hour clock thing on my line graph. So I start off with 13:35. After 1 hour, very simple, right? 1 hour. What's 1 hour after 13? That's 14. Since it's 35, I put 35 here as well. So this duration is 1 hour. Now I just need to add in the remaining 19 minutes and I get this. So my rough working here, put down 35 plus 19. I'll have 54. So this will go on for another 19 minutes. It will be 14:54. And that's the time that she finished the housework. And that is the answer, 14:54. For 24-hour clock, remember, there's no decimal, no AM, no PM, no hours, no minutes, just the 4 digits. Next one, a bus journey from Singapore to Kuala Lumpur takes 6 hours and 10 minutes. Harvey and Peter took the bus to Kuala Lumpur. Harvey boarded the bus at 22:35 and Peter boarded the bus 30 minutes earlier than Harvey. So what time did Harvey reach Kuala Lumpur? So let's start off by understanding the story. There's always a story here. So we know that Harvey boarded at 22:35. And the journey, I'll talk about Harvey first, okay? Harvey boarded at 22:35. I just put a tick to remind myself I've used this information. I'm checking on Harvey. I need to now add in this because the journey from Singapore to Kuala Lumpur is this. So this part is Singapore. And after 6 hours, what time is it? So I add on 10 minutes first. Okay, very easy, add 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes. What is 10 plus 35? That'll be 45. Haven't gone to the next hour, right? So it's still 22. So I need to add in 6 hours. How do I add 6 hours? This is actually 10 p.m. at night. Let me add 2 hours first. After 2 hours, it'll be midnight. Right, so it'll be 0045. Now add my remaining 4 hours. Why 4? 6 minus 2 is 4. So another 4 hours later, that'll be 0445. This is the time that it reaches Kuala Lumpur, KL. So that's the first answer, 0445. Now, Peter boarded the bus 30 minutes earlier than Harvey. So Peter actually left in a way earlier, but the bus haven't left, right? This bus just boarded earlier. So the bus was delayed by 45 minutes. What time would Peter reach Kuala Lumpur? Now I think this question is a little bit hard to understand because I think there's some inaccuracy to the story. What do I mean? Now, I take it as just one bus, right? A bus journey. Harvey and Peter took the bus, just one bus. Now, Harvey boarded a bus at 22:35, and we have to assume, based on the limited words given in this question, have to assume that the bus left immediately at 22:35. That's why I can add 6 hours 10 minutes to this. There was no mention of any starting time which the bus left Singapore. We only knew the time Harvey boarded the bus. That's why I assume here, as soon as he boarded the bus started moving. So it doesn't matter how early Peter boarded the bus, because the bus won't start moving until Harvey boarded the bus. So imagine here, this is the point where Harvey boarded the bus, right? Harvey boarded the bus here, and Peter boarded the bus earlier by 30 minutes. So at 22:05, this is when Peter boarded the bus. But the bus still didn't move, right? Because the bus was waiting for dear Harvey, the guy who was taking his own sweet time. This 30 minutes, right? Earlier, right? 30 minutes. So if the bus was delayed by 45, I will not start counting from this point. Since I'm assuming that the bus left only when Harvey boarded the bus, so I will start counting the delay from 22:45. Okay? That's my understanding here. So my answer may not be the same as the answer key, but this is how I'm explaining the rationale to you. So what does it mean by 45 minutes later than 22:35? Okay? So let's start. So if this is a time that the bus is supposed to leave, because there's a time that we assume the bus left immediately after Harvey boarded the bus, I add 45. So to the next 1 hour, this will be 25 minutes. I add another 20 minutes to make 45 minutes. Hold on a moment. Alright, and another sorry, let me adjust my phone a little. Okay, so now I have my 45 minutes of delay here, and this will be 2320. And the journey time is still the same, 6 hours 10 minutes. So now I start to add in my 6 hours. After 1 hour, it will be 0020. After 2 hours, 0120. 1, right? We need to add 6 hours. So after another 4 more hours, it'll be 0520. Yeah, plus 10 minutes, 05 1430. Let's check. This 1 hour later, 1 hour later, 4 hours later. 4 plus 1 is 5. Alright, then plus 10 minutes to 20, that's 0530. So Peter reached Kuala Lumpur at 0530. Now, if this question were changed slightly, as in there are 2 buses, alright, and Harvey boarded 1 bus that left at this time, and Peter boarded a different bus, alright, then that is a different story altogether. Then it will require a different solution. But here, this is how I will solve this based on my explanation and my understanding of this question. Now let's go to the last question. Brian was doing an English practice paper. He took 25 minutes to complete booklet A. He went to the toilet for 7 minutes before continuing with booklet B. After 40 minutes, he completed the practice paper. So what time did he start if you complete at this time? So this kind of question, you work backwards. So I work backwards, okay, very simple, 1555. This is actually in 12-hour clock is 3:55, as in 3:55 p.m. Okay, this has to help you revise. Let's work backwards. So after 40 minutes, he completed the paper. So I add in 40 minutes here. I go backwards by 40 minutes. So 55 minus 40, I will have 15. So here it will be 15. So let's double check. 40 plus 15, I get 55. Plus this 15, okay? I've used this information. He was in the toilet for 7 minutes. That's a long time. I go back by 7 minutes. What is 15 minus 7? That will be 8. It's still 1 5 in front. And then I'm done with this. Now use the next piece of information. 25 minutes to do booklet A. So here I go back by 25 minutes. I always like to go to 1 hour first and a full hour. So I go back by 8 minutes. And 25 minus 8 is 17. So here I go back by 17 minutes. So remember this part here is my 25 minutes for booklet A. So I go back by 17 minutes. That will be my 60 minus 17. This is all my rough working. So I just put it on one side. I don't really care, okay? So this will be by 43. So at 1443. Double check. 14 plus 43, I get 60. 60 minutes is 1 hour. So 1 plus 14 will be 15. Just nice. Plus 8 minutes here. 1508. Correct? So he started this time at the paper at 1443. 1443. 1443 hours. And that's the end for this revision on time. All the best to you. Take care.